Okay, in this video I'm going to teach you how to make the Witch's Boot door sign. Now this one I made with a box lid and just a piece of contact paper. Here's another piece of contact paper glued onto a piece of cardboard. Another version of a box lid, torn book pages, and then some glitter tape around the outside. You can use scrapbook paper. You can use meat trays. This one, again, torn book pages. I glued them to the meat tray. And then I used distress inks. You can buy these at the craft stores. I make my own daubers. The way you use distress inks is you just lightly brush. And this one also has some glitter in it. This one I made out of a DVD box and grocery bag. I crumbled the bag and then I smoothed it and then I glued it onto the case. And this one has a wire hanger. Grocery bag material, I crumpled it, I smoothed it, and then I just glued it to a piece of cardboard, and then I would paint it. And this one, I actually used some wood, but it's just way too expensive. 2 pieces of a 5x7 were close to $12. I thought, how can I make a background look like wood, but be very inexpensive? I took a cereal box, and I painted it, and I think that turned out really good. Gift bags. Save all your gift bags. Have your family save the gift bags. And this one actually already has a hanger. Okay, the next thing you want to do, after you have your background prepared, is prepare your patterns. Every pattern, every craft has a pattern. If it needs a pattern, it has a pattern in my book. Put the pattern page on the copy machine. Copy your patterns onto cardstock paper. And then I take that and glue it to a thin piece of cardboard, just so it's more durable. Oh yeah, while I'm thinking about it, on the back of your pattern pieces, mark the craft book that it came from, just in case you misplace it. This one would be from the Halloween collection. Okay, so you have all your pattern pieces ready to go. We're going to make this large boot. The sock fits with the large boot, but the sock will not work with the small boot. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is prepare our boot material. Okay, here's the differences. I hope you can see them. This is a piece of construction paper. I crumbled it, I smoothed it, and I think this really looks like leather. This is just a plain piece of cardstock material. So trace your boot. Cut out your boot. Make sure you punch your holes for your boot. The large one takes a regular hole punch, and the small boot takes a smaller hole punch. I didn't even know they made these. I found this at the craft store. That's the size of the, I hope you can see that, that's the size that the punch will be. This one, the small boot, you need to use an 1/8 inch size ribbon, which looks like this. Nope. Like this. The large boot, you can either use the 1/4 inch or the 1/8 inch. Okay, so you've got your boot cut out. And I have one somewhere. Here it is. Okay, the tricky part is lacing the boot. I'm going to use a piece of 1/8 inch. Come up from the bottom and leave about 6 inches. And then go down through the holes. Down. And down. Come around and go down. and down. And then you're going to tie it. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is apply our lace. For the large boot, you need about 3 inches. You can either put the lace in the front of the boot or the back of the boot. I like it in the front of the boot. And you might need to trim it up a little bit. Okay, next thing we're going to do is make our sock for the boot. This one, I stamped a piece of cardstock paper. This one was a piece of material like we had on the original picture. Here's a picture of one that I made with markers. Okay, now to insert your boot, you need, I can't find it, or material. Okay, I can't find it, but to insert your pattern, it needs to go that way. Okay, you have that ready, and all you need to do then is find your background that you want to use. We won't use that one. Glue your boot to your background. How about we use this one? And then add your decorations. You can use the adhesive stickers. You can use the regular stickers. This was a muffin liner with a VHS tape flower that I show you on another video. Paper stickers. Just have fun with it. Before you're finished, you want to add the Adopt a Door Project tags. There's a whole page of these in the back of the book. Just lay them on your copier and copy them. And what I like to do with the kids is I ask them to bring in some of their old school pictures that they're not going to use. And I punch them out with a 1-inch circle punch. I think this just adds so much more to the door decorations when the kids go to hand them out. Instead of just seeing a little name, the resident can bond with that little picture of that little girl that made that for them. This is my granddaughter. And then just tie it to your hanger, and you've got a great little door decoration to hand a nursing home resident.